This is my second video on this noisy Catalinbread Belle Epoch pedal that I have, and I wasn't hearing anything from Catalinbread, so I guess I'm going to have to tackle this myself and get to the bottom of it. So I cracked this thing open, and I found some really cool stuff in here. So first, what I've got right here is I've got a DSP chip. So that little surface mount ditty right there, and that looks like it was done in-house. Like that's nasty looking soldering. This thing is a spin semiconductor FV-1, and that little ditty, that little chip, is an audio processor that you can buy directly from Spin Semiconductor. They also sell a development board, and it's marketed as an audio chip, a reverb audio chip. You can go in there and you can play around with the code, and you can build a whole bunch of really neat things with it. Like you can build a chorus pedal or a flanger pedal, or I guess sky's the limit. It's got everything it needs in there to do that. So I'm definitely getting the development board, and I'm definitely going to play around with this thing because I sense that I could build myself a couple of nice toys. Okay, right next to this is a PIC. It's a PIC 16F506. That's a microcontroller. And my guess is that they put that in to handle, to read the other pots, because the processor, the DSP processor, has 3 inputs for potentiometers, so it's probably taking care of reading 3 potentiometers, and the other one right here has got some analog inputs too, so you could probably take care of reading the other potentiometer. It might be doing a bit of management. I don't know what else it could be doing, but anyway. And right up above, right behind here, this is a serial EEPROM. It's another chip they've put in there, and there seems to be room for another EEPROM right next to it, possibly. The PCB was, let's see, it was designed by Jack DeVille, sorry. And that's, and then what else did he write here? He wrote up something else. He says something about, oh yeah, pity the fool. I don't know what they're trying to say. So anyway, now down here, there's another chip over here, and that's a TLO72. That's just an op-amp. So this level control you got over there is probably tied to that op-amp. Okay, so where could all this noise be coming from? Well, I got a funny feeling the FV-1 is doing its job. I think it's working well. I suspect some of the noise might come from some of these electrolytic capacitors. So these little gold cans you see there, those are electrolytic capacitors. And every once in a while, you're going to get a batch of these things, especially if they're coming like over from, Pacific Rim or something like that. They had a problem. They've had some problems, I don't know, with capacitors with short lives, let's put it that way. So I might have an electrolytic here that's giving me a bit of a rough time. So I'm thinking maybe if I start switching over a few of these things one at a time, I'm going to get down to my noise problem. The other thing that could cause problems is this. Well, I don't think it's that though. But I mean, one thing to look out for is when you have socketed chips on a board. Push them in give them a little press every once in a while. Things have a way of wiggling out, especially if it's equipment that's being bounced around like pedals and things like that. That can cause you problems, but I don't think that's where the noise is coming from. So the first thing I'm going to do with this thing is I'm going to start replacing some caps and see what happens then. And I might get to the source of this noise thing. But I definitely will be getting myself a Spin Semiconductor FV-1 chip in a development board, because I can see a lot of fun coming from that. So that's pretty much what it looks like. So let me get to work and let's see what happens.